Just off the shores of Lake Erie, we are at First Energy Stadium in a city aptly named after its founder, Moses Cleveland, way back in 1796. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the Las Vegas Raiders and the Cleveland Browns. They run it for the first time with Tony Pollard. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4.
Defensively here, you're facing a top-5 team in terms of points scored in the NFL. So when they're that high-powered, you've got to find a way to hold them under 20. Because to me, that's the magic number. 20 points scored, you give yourself your best chance to win.
So if they're up around 24, 28, 30, they could be in some trouble.
And I think so, because then you turn it into a shootout, and that means your offense has to keep pace.
Second down, here's Jalen Hurts. There's the Penn State man, it's Chris Godwin. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. A first down there on a pickup of 25. So here's a 1st and 10 now in Raider territory at the 46. Throwing from the gun, it's Hurts. Looking for Godwin, and he's got him complete. And he will go out right near the 35-yard line. Consecutive catches for him. That good for 11.
First down. 1st and 10. At the
ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Off the play fake, here's Hurts. Flush to his right. Looking downfield for Godwin. And that's going to be intercepted. Malcolm Jenkins, the Pro Bowler. A young quarterback, Charles, rolling to his right. I know he's right-handed, but is that one that maybe a veteran sticks in his pocket?
I think so, but you have to remember with young quarterbacks, it may take a few years before they get all the stuff out of them that they did earlier in their career or even in their college days when they were used to being dominant. In this case, the NFL veteran defense ended up winning the battle.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10.
On 2nd down now. It's Carson. They'll try to get forward, but he's going to be stopped in his tracks at about the 3. No gain on the play there, so that doesn't help. Now they're looking up at a 3rd and 9 situation. This is Carson. And he'll be taken down for a loss back at the 3. A loss of a yard, and it brings up 4th.
This defense is a difficult one to prepare for, one of the best in the league. They'll come at you from all angles, and they did a nice job there stopping him for a loss.
And this one goes sailing out of bounds. Where did it cross? Well, they're going to say on this side of midfield.
At the 49-yard line.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. He's going to air it out for Dorsett. And that is incomplete. Philip Dorsett, the intended receiver. And now it's 2nd down.
Incomplete.
I like the thought process there. They connected on a big play, and sometimes you find the defense vulnerable. So they went for the bigger shot, went for it all on that one. This time, they were ready for it.
So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10. Here's Hurts to throw. Taking a shot for Samuel. Got a man. It's caught inside the 10. And all the way in. Touchdown, Cleveland. Curtis Samuel his 11th touchdown of the year. And the Browns have taken the early lead.
The kick is good.
Myers connects on the PAT, and it's now a 7-0 game. And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. That'll be taken about a yard deep. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped it to 23.
The Raiders take over.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And the first drive, 3 and out. Second possession, see if they can get a little momentum.
And oftentimes that first drive is just a feeling out process. You have some plays that you've got called and you want to see how the defense reacts. It may not go terrific on the first one. Now they're ready to go. They've kind of got to look at them, got a sense. Let's see if they open things up a little bit.
See if they open things up. Let's see what the defense does here, too, after a good stop. Now a throw here going to be taken in by the tight end Njoku. And up to the 35 before they're able to... knock him down.
David Njoku. A gain of 11 on the play. First down, Raiders.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Here's Frank Gore, the veteran who sits third all-time in rush yards. Give him 10 yards on the pickup, and that'll make it second and a foot or so.
On the tackle.
Now, that was an excellent run. And when you see that happen, that's when you're seeing guys doing their job and then some people doing a little bit more. Offensive linemen and tight ends, they're expected to block. But the wide receivers, all they want to do is catch passes. So when they block on a big-time running play and create extra space, you've kind of hit the jackpot there.
Following the penalty, it's Gore. And this defense not giving him anything there. Maybe a yard up to the 36.
The tackle made at the 36-yard line. It's a gain of a yard. And it's 3rd down.
And for the Browns, a nickel set here on 3rd down. Locke working out of the gun. And the catch made by Johnson. And he can only manage to take the football to the 40, and that is well shy of the first down marker. They get only 4 that time as that leads us to a 4th down. This is away and a very good kick angled for the sidelines.
The Browns take over 1st and 10 at their own 37-yard line.
The Browns drive about to get started. They've got a 7-0 lead in the football as well as they start out 1st and 10. So the drive's going to start with Pollard. And a 6-yard gain gets him right around the 43. Decided to hand it off that time on the run-pass option.
Appeared to be an easy decision. Just gave it inside. Nice steady gain.
Line of scrimmage, the 43 on 2nd and 4. After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports.
Browns 7, Raiders nothing.
4 yards remain for 2nd down. They go play action with Hurts. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. It's a 1st down on a gain of 10.
That was a route run not just with dexterity, but with intelligence. Found the hole in the zone, made sure the quarterback saw him, and was able to make the sure catch and flip the down marker back to 1.
They'll throw on 1st down with Hurts. Open man is Samuel, complete. And he's got this down a yard or two shy of the 40 before he's out of bounds. 7 yards the pickup there.
Out of bounds.
When you see zone defense and you know you've got a drag route on as your primary call, you got to be really careful as a passer about how far you let your guy go because he might wander into some tough coverage.
2nd down. Here's Hurts. Lines up and lets it go for Samuel. And this is caught. Touchdown, Cleveland. Curtis Samuel, his 2nd touchdown of the game, giving him 12 on the season. And the Browns add on to their lead.
Jason,
I'll let you do the analysis, partner, but with every touchdown pass this young quarterback throws and with the success that his team has had, I just continue to be more and more impressed.
Let's both do the analysis. Impressed. Aren't we both?
Yeah.
I mean, and why shouldn't we be? We've seen him improve throughout the year. We've seen him settle in now, and you can see the confidence of the team has grown. His confidence has grown. I think that everyone around this guy feels good about what they've seen, and it's also safe for him when he's driving home to turn on Sports Talk Radio. He's okay.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And they're in a bind early here, down 14-0. Are you worried at this stage or still too early?
You're worried. You're just trying not to transmit it to the rest of your team. You want to make sure that they stay positive. But at the same time, you're wondering, how are we going to move the football? What do we have on this play sheet that can work? Get back to basics is usually your answer. And make sure you find the guy who can move the ball fastest for you if you just get it in his hands.
Yeah, still 2nd quarter. You get points on the board here. I think you're feeling okay. Oh, he dropped it. They were looking for him in the middle third. He couldn't catch it. Now 3rd down.
It's 3rd down. And
from the gun, it's Locke. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked by Emmanuel Mosley, and the return stops at the 39-yard line. CD, I know it's just his 2nd year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape. He's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, 2nd year, as you noted, on-the-job training, so he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward. I know that speed is the hallmark of today's NFL game, but the key to good rushing defense is still having your linebackers set the edge.
Here's 2nd and 10. From the gun, it's Hurts. Eluding the pressure right. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, C.J. Mosley. And he'll get it all the way down inside the 35-yard line. He's had a fantastic rookie season, made a lot of lovely throws, but that wasn't one of them.
Well, we got to give him one, don't we? I mean, with the year he's having, a lot easier for he and his teammates to accept that throw.
And down he goes. They sack him back right around the 41-yard line. Miles Jack with a sack. Gotta imagine the pass rush will be equally intense here on 2nd down following the sack. It's 2nd and 18. Here's a throw right side taken in by his tight end. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. The Raiders on 3rd down. 0 for 3 to this point. They could use a conversion. This will be 3rd and 15. Aguilar has it. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. Boy, a nice play there as they wind up converting on 3rd and 15. 2 minutes to play, first half. It's 14-0. Coming up at halftime, we remind you once again that we're going to check in with Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL as we reach now, hard to believe, the halfway point of the season. Time flying.
It certainly is. Time to get the sweaters out, my man.
And he'll be out of bounds. Another big hitter there. This one good for 18. 2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him. And he's over the line and in for a Raider touchdown. Frank Gore, his first touchdown on the year. And the Raiders are back within a score. And that one makes it 14-7.
Makes the score Browns 14, Raiders 7. Joey Sly set to kick off.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. Fields it in the middle of the end zone. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20.
At their own 20-yard line.
The Cleveland offense ready to go. And 2 interceptions already here in this first half. That's got to affect him a little bit, right? He's got to be thinking about it.
He's got to be thinking about it, but most of the good ones, they find a way to put it aside. They're not happy about it by any stretch of the imagination. They find a way to put it aside and continue to play their game.
Can he put it aside? Let's find out.
At the 31-yard line.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Throwing is Hurts. He's going to look deep for Watkins. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
And you just know when that play call came in, their eyes lit up because anytime you get a chance to take a big shot downfield, that's a lot of fun, and they missed an opportunity.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 as they line up, 2nd and 10. Now this one complete downfield on the left side. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. 16 yards, a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
On 1st down, Hurts. That's complete to his receiver, Godwin. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another 1st down.
Well, that certainly has to feel good. And it's not all the time that the play caller should get all the credit. Sometimes I think in the huddle, the quarterback just says, hey, who's going to make a play for me? I just need something right here. And the end result there, nice 1st down. Drive keeps moving.
On 1st and 10, it's Hurts. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
As his old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out hot. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
2nd and 10.
Hey, pick it up, defense. Let's go. Jim,
Play action. Here's Hurts. Looking sideline, incomplete. Good coverage that time by Malcolm Butler.
It certainly looked like someone was very confident in his ability to fit that one in. I would say he was overconfident because there wasn't a whole lot of separation there. Had that one covered pretty well downfield and knocked it away.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions.
5-2 is the Mike. Mike 5-2. Mike 5-2.
Hurts sets up to throw it. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And he's going to have another 1st down as the tackle comes at the Raiders' 23. The Browns' passing game finding its stride. They've got another 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 23-yard line.
No, check that.
A play-action fake. They'll look to throw. And it'll be intercepted. Picked off by Justin Simmons. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
They'll take over.
So his struggle is just continuing here in the first half throwing the football. Charles, now 3 interceptions.
And they don't feel like they're just great plays by the defense. There's a sense that maybe he's a little careless with the football now. So some of the great coaches in the past, they've always said, I can't teach you, obviously, because you're not listening. So maybe the bench can teach you. He's got to be careful now. He might get pulled.
At the 30-yard line.
Options galore here. 2nd and a few inches. Now it's Carson. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts as they get it right at the 32nd mark of this first half. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. He's going to float this one deep right side. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Trey Flowers picks it, and he's able to get it back to right around the 27. That late in the clock, second quarter, why not just run it a time or two and get it into the locker room?
What you're saying makes absolutely perfect sense. Run it and get out of there. But I'm just wondering if the pressure of today's NFL and the high-powered offenses that you're facing may have forced them into saying, let's try and get some more points.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. Left side here, that's complete to Godwin. A gain of 11 to kick off the drive, and it's a quick first down. And with that completion, he's now north of 200 yards here in the first half. Boy, a tough start for the secondary defensively.
It is, and it's got to put a dent in their confidence. And, you know, you always want to keep that up and feel like you can always bounce back after plays. But with the kind of numbers he's putting up here, it's starting to wear on them a little bit, I think. So they're looking at each other and trying to figure out what defense will work and how can they play better without getting beat deep for Big Pat.
And that's caught inside the 30. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. Now the Browns will use the first of their 3 timeouts as they'll stop it with 13 seconds to play in half number 1. So now then, the big play has them all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. Hurts. Complete to Dorsett. And he's going to be out down inside the 20 at the 15. 11 more on that one and another first down. Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 15-yard line.
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. And that's going to be caught for a Browns touchdown. Philip Dorsett in the final seconds of the first half. And the Browns are going to tack on to their advantage. It's good, and it is now 21-7.
Makes the score Browns 21, Raiders 7. Jason Myers set to kick off.
4 seconds, all that remain here in this first half as the kick gets away. And they will watch this one land in the end zone. That'll be a touchback.
Their own 25-yard line.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. Time here for likely one play, then off to the locker room, and they're going to have some adjustments to make.
They certainly will, and I think a lot of people are thinking to themselves, all right, take the knee, get out of here, regroup. But how will the head coach and his staff approach halftime? Will it be angry? Will it be clinical? Will they be calm? Will they just let it all out? Who knows? I'm going to be a fly on the wall for this one, though.
The Browns are going to get the second half kickoff, and they've got this lead as well as we are back and underway. They're coming out with a jumbo package to start the drive. They'll start out on the ground with Carson. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30.
On the carry.
Well, they still have time to get him established, but in my estimation, they've got to pick up the urgency here. They've got to get quickly in and out of the huddle and run off a bunch more plays.
Ball on the 30. They'll come up with a 2nd and 5. Shotgun snap to Lock. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. And no matter what the situation, the O-line just hates that because they feel like they didn't protect little brother back there, right?
Man, that's just so difficult for them because just think about every single play. When you decide to throw the football, you're dealing with some of the best athletes on the planet. You talk about guys, if they weren't playing football, they'd be starring in the NBA at power forward. It's a really difficult task.
21 yards.
Able to find a lot of empty space there, picking up the first down and a 21-yard gain. Carson. And he's going to take this across the 50 into Browns territory.
The ball carrier.
It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up second down.
9-yard line. A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
From just shy of midfield, Locke escaping the pressure right. And he's got his receiver. That's Sammy Watkins. And they're going to have another first down as he's going to be tackled at the Browns' 32-yard line. He was held without a catch in the first half, but he's got one here, and he also picks up a first down. Now a dump off here complete. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last 2 plays. So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. They'll run on first down. It's Carson, and they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down.
Not too many offenses want to turn down long drives, but when you're down what they are, they've got to pay it off with some points.
The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5. They stay on the ground. Again, it's Carson. And he'll be taken down here at about the 11. A minimal gain there on the 8th play of the drive. He really hasn't been able to get on track running the football, averaging less than 4 yards a carry.
Yeah, I think that they're going to enjoy the film session because all the defenders are filling their proper gaps on just about every play. And you know what they always say for a defensive coach? When I click off this film, I better see 11 jerseys in the picture.
And eventually taken down here. Great coverage downfield. Stephon Tuitt has now recorded 10 sacks on the season. They've been moving the ball well offensively, really getting into a groove. Last play, pass completion. Now, finally, the defense gets there.
And you have to find a way to disrupt their rhythm. Do you do it with coverage, or do you do it with pressure? They elected to go with pressure, and it was the right call.
To kick off.
Takes this about 5 yards deep. And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 20.
At their own 20-yard line.
The Browns drive about to get started. They've got to right the ship. They had a great first half, but the lead has really gone down. Now, you know, you always talk about the adjustment to the adjustment. They've got to adjust right here.
And I think a lot of it is just mentally. Get back to doing what you were doing well in the beginning of the game, but a lot of that is playing with that emotion and that sense of pride and fire that sometimes goes away a little bit when you build up a lead. You think you've got it going, and you also think at any moment I can go ahead and go back to the way it was before. You and I both know it's not that easy. Once you...
And got his man complete. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. That one covers 29 yards, first down. So here's a 1st and 10 now in Raider territory at the 49-yard line. Now a give here to Pollard. Call it a gain of 4 on first, and that'll make it 2nd down.
The tackle made at the 44-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
And that is going to do it for this third quarter of action. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports.
Check 52 is the mark. Check 50. Go free.
2nd down. Here's Jalen Hurts. Under pressure, and he will go down. Sacked back at the 46. The sack there by Bradley Chubb.
Enough takes to start to have a good drive. Quite like a big loss on a sack, does it?
Now they're looking at a 3rd and long, and suddenly the momentum shifted to the other side of the football.
And old Mo is a very, very fickle man.
The Raiders call on a nickel set here for 3rd down.
Chuck. Mike 52. Mike 52. Mike 52. Hey, defense. Hey, defense. 52's the mic right here over there, right? 52's the mic. Hey, I can't reach.
Throwing from the gun, it's Hurts. That's caught at the 25. Boy, a nice play there as they wind up converting on 3rd and 15. Charles, you said the magic number was probably right around 20 for this defense because they're facing one of the top 5 offenses in the league in terms of points scored. They've had their moments, but this offense is just a little too good, isn't it?
They really are, because no matter what you do to make an adjustment on defense, they've had an answer for it.
No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and
If nothing else, they've already taken a couple minutes off the clock here already as they come up 2nd down. Here's Pollard again. And they'll work it inside the 15-yard line before it's all said and done. 12 yards there and a 1st down. How about this offensive line? They're really starting to establish themselves, take over this game.
And before the series began, I know exactly what we said in the defensive huddle. Guys, we got to get no less than a 3-and-out. Let's get off the field. Instead, they can't find any traction towards doing that. Right now, they're just getting muscled.
And they'll take it into the end zone for a Browns touchdown. Tony Pollard with touchdown number 12 on the year. And the Browns add 6 to their lead. Great call to hand that one off, and his running back did the rest.
Someone read their keys correctly, and on the defensive side of the ball, they certainly did not, because they really essentially were just going to swarm the quarterback. They kind of guessed themselves out of the play, and guess who benefited? The guy with the football.
Jason Myers set to kick off.
And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And this will not be brought out. It's a touchback.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And their 4-game win streak very much in jeopardy as they go to work here late with a 1st and 10. Flushed out right. Looking right sideline, but it's incomplete. Chris Carson, the intended receiver, and it's 2nd down.
That was an interesting look there, because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them, and I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
And he goes out of bounds just shy of the 45. 19 yards there on the catch and run.
1st down, Las Vegas.
On 1st and 10, here's Locke. He gets this one to Johnson. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down.
Out of bounds.
4 yards on that last completion, so that sets up 2nd and 6.
Now 2nd and 6.
And the Browns pressure gets to him that time, and he's going to go down. Stephon Tuitt in there to drop him for his 11th sack of the year.
3rd down.
On 3rd and long, it's Locke. They go with a screen to Gore. And he gets this to the 48, but no further. Well short of the line to gain. A gain of 9, not enough, and it's 4th down. And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter, let's see how this plays out. And Locke throws another one. It's intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, Myles Jack. And to the 40-yard line, that's where the return stops. Boy, so another interception, CD, and it feels like he's starting to unravel a little bit.
And as you would expect, still a work in progress here in his 2nd season. He has to start ironing out some of these mistakes, though, because now his head coach, his offensive coaches, they have to evaluate whether you keep playing him and let him work through it, or you start thinking about going to his backup.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So the Browns in possession of the football here as we get you reset. And no doubt what they're looking to do is just salt away the final couple of minutes and escape with a win. And he'll get inside the 40 to maybe the 38-yard line.
The ball carrier.
Just a couple there on the second down run. Now they're staring at a 3rd and 8 situation.
A 2-yard pickup makes it.
They'll need to get it to the 30 for a first. This is 3rd down. Now this time he'll look to throw. And this is caught by Watkins. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. Rookie to rookie on the hookup there, and it's a first down. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. That one looks like he'll throw here. Looking for Godwin, and he's got him complete. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. 11 more yards that go around. A first down as well.
First down.
From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10.
Yard line.
36, 36.
They'll go with Pollard here on first down. And he goes backwards here, losing yardage back to the 16.
Bosa.
It was Joey Bosa working his way in to bust that one up. Second and 14. And Charles, this infraction's going to be against the offense. False start.
Sometimes you have to get up to the line of scrimmage, make sure your team is set before you begin your cadence.
And that false start penalty certainly not helping their cause here. 2nd down and long. And he's going to push his way down to about the 12.
The ball carrier.
9 yards on the gain there, so he got half of it back. And it'll be 3rd
It's
down.
a gain of 9. Makes it 3rd and 9.
So Cleveland able to come away with the victory here, and they were really helped by their defense, forcing 3 turnovers.
I think what we saw in this one, today's defense. And what I mean by that is in the old days, pitching shutouts was big time. That was paramount. But the big thing was holding people down, holding down their yardage, right? Don't let them throw the ball through the air and gain a lot of... But now, it's about taking the ball away, taking away possessions, and it led them to victory.
So for the Browns, the win here means it'll be a 7-1 first half of the season. And they'll be able to enjoy this one through the bye week before they get back at it again. Meanwhile, for Las Vegas, they dropped just their 2nd game so far as